that intro.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today in this video, I would like to talking about how was my progressing for learning Turkish in the half year. And I've been taking the course in the early January and keen on to improve my Turkish until now. Okay, instead of that, I studied by myself and I didn't have any teacher from Turkish, and I didn't taking course in the college, even in the school at all. I just learning by myself. Okay, and with a lot of researches like books, like I already have the books to improving my Turkish, like if you can see modul mari belajar bahasa Turki, türkçe öğrenelim. Okay, I already taking the course by written the books, and it is actually there is a kind of the question, you know what I mean of that one. I mean the test, even for exercise, like a lot of exercise right here, but I already I've done with the exercise, yeah. And then I also translate, but I'm translate, yeah. So if you want to see, I'm translate into English because I didn't know what in Turkish meaning. I didn't know, so I have to translate that one in English. And yes, I also have this book, if you want to see, and it was the cover actually is kind of broken, isn't it? I mean the book's already a lot of so badly, isn't it? I mean it's like because I already a lot of exercise by this book, and it was very useful book for me to improve my Turkish. It's full of Turkish. It didn't have any English translation, so also I have to translate that one in English. Yeah, so if you want to see that, that one I also translate in English, and I already been reviewing all of the books. I already been reviewing to memorize my vocabulary instead. Yeah, it was very useful book for me to improving. And then I have books. Actually, it kind of book is a kind of the notebook. It's kind of a notebook that I already written the Turkish word. Like like for example, we have the word like ucuz, cheap, like like that one. I already written the words from the video. Okay, so if you want to see, like for example, if I watched the video, I also push the button of pause, and then I written down in the books, yes, in the notebook probably. So there is a lot of researches I had taken, like for example, Turkish more common words. I mean, Turkish itself very hard for me because there is a suffixes, and it is not genuinely, it didn't same as English, because you have to, you know, put the suffixes. I mean, Turkish generally similar to the suffixes. I mean, Turkish equal suffixes. Yeah, that's why processing for me to improve my Turkish is quite so long, because you know, I had to think more, I had to learn more, and I had to memorize more and keen on also reviewing, you know what I mean? Yeah. And then I have a book. It is book in bahasa Indonesia. Yes, Turki yang tak kalian kenal. So it was, this book genuinely talked about the you know, history, about the culture, about the government, even about the, you know, characteristic and behavior Turkish people. I do love this book. They were told all of the information right here, all about the Turkish that you want to know more about the Turkish probably. So I already have read it, so it was quite interesting for me, and I'm looking forward to another book, like, you know, like Turkish story. Instead of the one could be the books I want to read is generally full of Turkey. I mean, you know, Turkish book with Turkish languages, and then probably I want to translate all of that. I mean, like, you know, the story of Turkish. I want a book, a story of Turkish, but it was fully of Turkish languages. You know what I mean of that one, okay? So yeah, that one could be improving my Turkish, isn't it? But so far, my Turkish, it was, you know, significantly improving more, because I'm keen on, and I am, you know, continuously to review the books I had, and also I lot of watching video even to improve my Turkish. And I also been watching the basic Turkish conversation to know they were talking about. Even the firstly I did watch, I didn't know, but as long as I'm doing the translate the vocabulary Turkish into English in whole video, step by step, it works for me. And I also, you know, chatting with my Turkish friend on WhatsApp, and they were kindly help me by sending basic vocabulary and then send me a voice note how does exactly to spell those words in Turkish, and correct me when I was wrong written in Turkish. But generally all of I've done with the course for a half year, it doesn't really smoothly because it's newly languages and I need to think more to settle the arrangements with correct Turkish sentences, and the rule, it was very different in English, even in Indonesian, because you put on the subject, object and the verbs in the ending of the words, and you have to know the rule of suffixes. So it's very hard for me. and use it in the correct place. But so far, I'm doing a lot of effort to improve it more and know basically. And then I can, write and communication with Turkish people, although a lot of mistakes I did, and also I can understand what Turkish people say, even if I'm asking for repetition because I didn't catch up in the whole and want to clearly what they were mean, and also what they were talking about. So I have to confirm the exactly what they were said. Hopefully in this year I can getting better to improve my Turkish and expand mostly. And very important for me is that speak properly, and that the resolution for me to speak properly in Turkish, and then can be communication with properly. So all I need and all I have to do is that practice more and learn more, instead of the one it could be encourages myself to be truly polyglot. You know what I mean of that one. I already been learning English, Spanish and Turkish in the in the same time and in the same method to doing that. So I hope that one could be works for me to improving. Okay, so that's the end of the video. I hope that one it could be motivation, it could be inspiring you to learn another language. Which languages do you prefer to learn firstly? And I hope that one could be expand your languages you want to learn, and kind of the tips that I did for improving the languages that I learning. So I hope that one could be helped you, isn't it? I hope that one. And yeah, even that one, it could be encourages me to hard work for learning and more in-depth learning languages. So at the end of the video, if you haven't know what did I speak, all you have to do is firstly I don't know, I mean it came naturally on my mind to speak in English, and I haven't any doubt that probably I have a lot of mistakes to speak in English, isn't it? But I'm trying the best improving English too. So all I need is that speak. Okay, speak is very important. So at the end, I thought that one could be careless for you to watching this video until the end, because maybe some of you don't watching this video until the end of the video, isn't it? But it doesn't really care about me. It doesn't really matter for me. All I need to speak, and all I need over my head is that have to get out the words. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the end. Have a great day and see you in the next video. I hope you are, successfully to learn another language. Have a great day and see you in the next video. Bye.